When asked how it all started, I always tell that it all began that day when we went to botanical gardens. We, meaning yours truly, and two of my friends. Whose idea was it to visit the abandoned station?
Oh, this game looks a lot better than the previous one.
The Dark Ones came much later, from the garden's direction. The Dark Ones, huge, towering a full head over the highest man. Nightmarish creatures.
This is like the next generation.
Creepy as a man turned inside out. Monsters born to destroy us. The word was they were incredibly strong and unnaturally evil. That with bare paws they could tear armed men apart. That's all lies. Truth is even scarier.
Well, I used to live nearby. Before the war, up there.
So these are the kids, basically, that grew up.
I tried calling my family, but couldn't get through.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the kids that pretty much grew up.
What happened? Shit! Shit! What's going on here?
Oh shit. Oh shit, that's fucked up. Damn. Oh, are they demons?
Artyom, wake up, Artyom. It's me, Khan. Nightmares, eh? No wonder, after all you've been through. Listen, I have incredible news. A couple of days ago, I was near the ruins of the Dark One's hive, and I saw one of them, still alive. I immediately set out to find you, as you were the one they tried to contact, before you launched the missile strike against them.
Khan, how the hell did you get here? Get out, now!
Yes, Ullman, one moment. If a Dark One has survived, it is vital that you try to speak with it, Artyom. I realize that as one of the Order now, you report to Miller. But we must persuade him to allow this mission.
Khan, I told you to get out! This is a classified base. You shouldn't even be here. I'll take you to Colonel Miller. Follow me, Artyom.
Get ready, Artyom.
Well, the graphics got a lot better on this one.
Move it, you lean back.
Even the art style.
I knew a smoker once. During the last year of his life, he had to eat, drink, and breathe through a tiny hole in his throat.
We found this place a while ago, but I still can't get used to it. Strange place, this DC. I didn't know they ever built bunkers this long. The story is, construction started in Stalin's time and went on until the USSR. Привет, Artyom! Artyom was one of the men who found D6. They gave him a ranger's badge on the spot.
Yeah, it's nice for him. I had to spend 2 years as a cadet before they accepted me into the order.
Well, anyway, where were we?
And did D6 save them? No, they couldn't reach it in time. And here, it's been for 30 years until our guys stumbled on it.
Come on, you have 5 more steps to 30.
Did you hear what happened to Roman's group?
Hello, Artyom. Welcome to the armory. I hear you're a ranger now, huh? We must get a drink sometime to celebrate. For now, let's get you equipped. So, first things first. You're going to need a gas mask. You can't make a step on the surface without a gas mask. It's been 20 years and the radiation's still strong enough in some places to boil water. There are hot spots down here in the metro, too. Don't forget filters for the mask. Sure, it looks cool enough even without these, but they definitely make it better for your health. Now medkits. Well, what can I say? Anything you need for survival in a stylish orange case. Here's your advance salary for this month. Remember, your pay is in military-grade rounds. Sure, you can use them as usual ammo for some hefty extra damage, but saving them to buy guns, attachments, regular ammo and equipment for merchants anywhere in the metro seems like a smarter move. Alright, now to the good stuff, huh? Let's get you some guns. Take the ones you want and try them out on my range. Rangers usually carry up to 3 weapons, Artyom, and the choice of those is completely up to you.
Okay, what 3 weapons should I choose?
Lightweight and fully automatic. You can see the rounds in the clip, but it overheats and accuracy is shit. Good choice. The Kalash is the workhorse of the Ranger arsenal. Shotguns are always good for stopping power at close range. Just don't go trying to snipe one. Try shooting from the center of the regular dummy jet. Good job. Now shoot the armored dummy. Notice the difference? It's going to take more to penetrate that armor. Look for sparks to know when you are shooting it. Try a headshot. That's a critical hit. Notice the difference? Don't activate. You can keep practicing if you want, or head on up to Miller Street. How was that gun? Like it? Want to try another gun? I have a fine selection. Good hunting. Can't wait to get you radiated here for damn sure.
No way, the base is clear. At least the part where it is.
So much noise in this game.
Big assembly. I was on duty in the situation room yesterday.
The colonel has
This game has such bad audio.
Pay no attention to this well-known area.
Open the
Our
gates.
second team was lost yesterday in one of the side tunnels.
Have you heard about Lesnitsky?
What are you talking about?
Check with the guards at the lab.
What the hell did he do? All right, let's go.
Hey.
The tombs of ancient kings were filled with whatever they might need in the afterlife. Weapons, gold, chariots. They'd sacrifice their wives and slaves to serve their lords even in death. Reminds me of this bunker.
Cut that shit out.
They got such creepy stories. Holy shit.
The things in D6 are like what the conqueror took
What
with
the
him beyond
fuck?
the grave. Gold steel, and wild steeds, and treasures untold. Of course, the Tomb Raiders would always die horribly, killed by demons or ghosts.
This guy never stopped talking. What, does he ever? Yeah, I know. Shut the fuck up, man. He talks so much.
Did something. What happened?
Nobody knows. Lesnitsky was at the lab. When the next shift came, the door was open and the lab ransacked. Lesnitsky was gone.
Shit. So, what's inside?
Chemical weapons, maybe some other shit. That's all I heard.
God damn it. The Colonel's going to tear me a new one because of Lesnitsky. A red-hot poker right into my soul. If I still have it. All right, let's go. We might control T6, but it's like a damn city down here. All the bunkers, the nooks and crannies and exits. Still, a base the order dreamed of finding.
Guys just came back from the ring. They say Hansa is strengthening the sentry points along the whole line.
Miller ordered all our men assembled here on this base.
Crewman, take these guys to Miller. They've been summoned.
Yes, sir.
All right, go on in. I'll wait here. When you've gone, I'll speak to Miller.
The bombing of the Dark Ones may have been humanity's worst mistake. They meant us no harm, but were trying to communicate. Perhaps the
Okay.
severe pain and loss of consciousness suffered in their presence just meant we were incompatible. Machines with different wiring.
Oh my god, he's gonna start talking again.
Somehow you, Artyom, have the common wire. The connection with the Dark Ones.
Shut the fuck up. He talks so
People
much.
died at exhibition. Your home station. Hunter, the best of the order, is most likely dead as well. And he taught you this. If we don't fight for our lives in this new world, we'll be
Guy
devoured.
talks so much, I
It is
swear.
the law of evolution. But I would argue the old laws.
Yeah, I hope he dies first.
All right, Artyom. And you, Khan. You have something to report?
Yes, Colonel.
Let's keep it short then.
I located the
Oh, he looks like a badass.
at the gardens.
What? One of those things is still alive?
Luckily, yes.
Luckily. Come, this is utter madness. The Dark Ones were the greatest threat the Order's ever faced.
Colonel, just give me a chance. A single Dark One is no threat. Artyom has a gift. I believe he can establish contact with the creature. Let him come with me.
All right. Artyom, go with Khan to the gardens.
Oh, come on. He won't shut up.
I'll send a sniper along. My best. Anna,
Yes, sir.
Why would we need a sniper?
to eliminate the creature and finish the Order's job.
Miller, you can't! It's murder!
Restrain him!
You idiot! You're making the same mistake that...
We're done here. Escort Khan out of here.
Artyom! It's your last chance for forgiveness! For getting rid of the nightmares!
Oh, thank God they got rid of him.
Looks like he got close. Too close to the creature. And
Oh, I'm
lost
so
control.
glad they got rid of him. He talks so much. He's always going on about his fucking
Back here quickly.
folklore
War
stories.
is coming, and I'll need every ranger at his post. Now on your way.
So, what are you waiting for? Come along, rabbit.
I might.
If
Huh?
it's true, and don't forget to finish it with a headshot. We now suspect Lesnitsky with a sleeper agent, but we haven't verified who's running. Your job is to intercept
Hey then.
Don't tell me you believe that bullshit about making peace with the Dark Ones. I wish I had been up in that tower myself to see the missiles fall and watch them burn in their nests. Come on, Rabbit. Would you let those things into the Metro? Let them
Stop calling me Rabbit.
brains so they could use us like animals. Maybe we could mate with them, so the children could live on the surface and feed off the radiation. Shit. You don't shake hands.
You're so edgy, I hate it.
Step away from the edge of the platform. Train coming in.
Alright, hop in like a good little rabbit.
I don't like her already.
Well, we've worn this place out. Let's move.
Oh my God, why does every NPC talk so much in this game?
Just a year ago, I stood on
Shut the fuck up. Oh. That's a crush so fast. Like skips.
But now, this monorail seems magic, doesn't it? Our kids won't know how to operate these things. And their kids will probably think this was built by the gods.
All right, we've reached the station. Metro 2 line. We haven't explored these tunnels. Can't spare the time or manpower, so don't wander off.
Okay, let's go.
I'll try to put some juice in the system and get the lights on. Use your flashlights in the meantime.
Right, you ready? Let's move.
Watch yourself. The doors are closing. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll need it. Didn't you and my father take the monorail when you went out to fire the missiles at the Dark One's nest? That's a good sign, Rabbit. Maybe we'll have luck with this mission too. Power's working. Open the gate. I'll cover the passage. Great. You did fine after all. All clear. Move out. All right. The map shows a collector entry point ahead.
Holy shit. How did she get there so fast?
Go right. There's a dead end on the left. Something alarmed him. Stay sharp. That thing's fast. I don't think we'll run into anything serious here. Great, the ladder. It's just a little more walking. Then we'll see if you're rabbit or man. Surface, put your mask on.
Ladder climbing works normally in this game.
Quit looking at my ass. It's way out of your reach, rabbit.
I was.
Give me a hand here.
Not wrong about that. Oh yes, it doesn't blow up like the other one.
Entrance. There's a good shooting position there. I can cover a lot of territory. You're supposed to be immune to their... what? Influence? Well, I don't have your gift. So hop along, rabbit. Head on in and look for the creature.
What's my gift?
Thinking that since the Dark Ones are so fond of you, it'll sense you, or smell you, or whatever the fuck they do, and come from hiding. Just try to stay in the open so I can cover you. We'll maintain radio contact. And if you have second thoughts, don't worry. I'll do it. Okay then. Good luck.
Okay. Off to an adventure.
I'm in position. I see you. Something's still burning where the nest was. That's some fine wasteland. You guys sure did a good job here. It's strange. What could still be burning? See some kind of movement. Get ready. On the right. I'm working on them. Those aren't dark ones. They're watchmen. That howl was bad luck. Get ready for more. Another 3. Let's do it. Look, there's more in the reef. One more. One down. Looks like we pretty much cleaned the place. How are you? Hey, you alright?
Yes.
Nice, Yum. You're doing a decent job. Maybe you're more than a rabbit after all. There's something at the edge of the crater. A tree's blocking my view. Okay, go left. There's a way around. I think I see it. About 30 meters from your position. 2 o'clock. What's keeping you? Come on! Damn, it's fast. How did it do that? Circle it from the left. It's still there. Targeting. Wait. Here. Watching you. See it. You're good. Fucker.
Sheesh.
Leave after it, Artyom. There's no way around.
Oh fuck. Wasting bullets.
Left. Missed one.
Where is it?
It's right above you. Watch out. Down.
doesn't look like that.
Still warm. Guten Morgen.
The fuck was that for? Did I get captured?
The creature I met in the burned down remains.
Herr Sturmbannführer, these prisoners were captured at the botanical gardens. Seems like they were looking for something. These two are rats. They refuse to speak. The third one looks like a ranger of the order. A mutant the size of a child was caught near him. It was delivered to Reich as well.
I'll deal with it later. This one.
Suspected mutation.
No, I'm normal. See, 2 arms, 2 legs, 10 fingers. Don't you understand? I'm a Hansa citizen.
Shut up!
You're not in Hansa. Here you are a suspect in the distribution of corrupted genes. And this is your trial. If your skull has the correct proportions, you are free to go. If not, you are an abomination. Science, you see.
This is an outrage!
I told you to stay still!
Well?
Let's see. 318 millimeters by 302.
Let's look it up in the table. Ah, congratulations. You're a mutant.
No, please!
To the garbage chute.
Are a mutant too?
Question. What was your mission in the gardens?
Go to hell yourself, Nazi! Phew.
I'm gonna count to 3. 1,
Glory to the red line!
2,
Long live covered Mothfin!
3.
Please, I'll talk. But away from the other side. They'll kill me if they hear. Okay?
Take this one to the 2nd unit. Usually, Reich does not interfere with the Order's business. But here, we have you, the Reds, and the Freak, all caught in the same net. I do not like it. So talk, or take a bullet to the brain.
Get the officer! Hey, you! Here. You keep the knife. Keep it. So, you're with the Spartan Order? I'm from the Red Line. Our superiors are not on the best of terms, huh? But I say fuck that. No, fuck that. The grunts stick together, huh? Давай. I see. Ух ты смотри. Remotely controlled block. One thing's for sure. Our only chance of getting out of this alive, work together. Right. Now, what did they say about the garbage chute? Okay, let's get our asses out of this place. Then we'll go our separate ways. Huh? Come.
Oh, never mind. It's just bodies.
This is their contingency plan. There's a riot or an escape, they just open the valve and turn the prison into one big gas chamber. Silky. Sure learned from their predecessors.
Shh! We'll go as soon as the elevator leaves. Let's move!
Sweet mother of God, I heard rumors of a concentration camp here, but to see it with my own eyes. Бляха-муха. There's a tunnel on the other side. Okay, I lead, you follow. Now keep it quiet, or they'll guess everyone.
Let's move! Stay out of the light and stick to the shadows. They are your best friend.
Okay, так. Looks like we cleared it. Let's see. Great.
Fuck was that sound we made?
Didn't even budge, huh? All right, we can't go through here. That we know. Okay, where do we go now, huh? What if
Hey! Hey! Give me a lift, will you?
Get up here. Look here. Let me grab it. All right. I'm holding it. The swing starts from the hip. All right. It's enough for him. Let's go.
Duck, Duck. Now listen. Pretend you're a little fucking mouse.
What?
Get down. Don't make any sudden moves.
See?
Now let's move.
2 fingers
Carefully,
each
huh?
like claws. You can do nothing but harm, and we will
Freeze!
save innocent lives just by shooting you.
No, we're not going to shoot you.
Thank you, Herr Officer.
Thank you. Führer says shooting
Move!
is good for mutants. They deserve nothing more than hanging. And it's a good show as well.
Follow me.
I don't try to agree with Führer, please.
Führer is infallible.
Of course. The hanged man empties his bowels, and we have to clean it down.
Okay, you take the right one. I the left one. I will distract mine. Then you take yours down. Understand?
Please.
Get to it. Don't start too soon, huh? Let's do it.
How's this? We'll beat him to death with a shovel. It's efficient and elegant. Messy old scene. You hear that?
Sounds like something fell.
Piece of plaster, perhaps. Still inhuman anyhow.
Just...
You hear that?
What?
You're lucky. I was afraid you'd squeal.
Hey, do you hear me? Look, there's a lever. It releases the ladder. Get as many of them as you can. We're done anyway.
Unscrew the light bulb. Unscrew it. Don't be a sissy. You won't burn yourself.
What? I can't even.
You go to that side. Maybe there you will be able to climb up. Let's meet on the top. Hey, Spartan! Break a leg. Some fool! What?
Did I distract him well or what? Well, young man, I see you're not here for a walk. Try being more discreet, though. I would not want to be punished for your failure.
There's a panel in the guard room. In the guard room.
What do you mean you released it? Are you out of your mind? I don't know. Just looked at him and somehow...
Oh, holy banana! Is it an arch? Yeah, it's an arch.
Sell the creature. Said it would be a waste to shoot it, that it pay good money, so I just...
Show me the bullets.
Sure, look. I'm ready to share. It's too much for me alone. Just don't tell the Oberschaffer. I got 200 bullets out of it.
Well, why are you walking around here?
It's just that our shift is in.
Then you have no further...
Oh, fuck! They done fucked up that guy.
Herr Oberschaffer.
What am I looking at? Oh, he's killing him. Wish I could watch. Yeah, the game it's working. They stuck. No, I swear, these type of games, they always freeze when you disable VSync. I always gotta enable VSync to avoid bugs. Yeesh. Okay. Let's last checkpoint.
You go to that side. Maybe there you will be able to climb up. Let's meet on the top. Hey, Spartan! Break a leg.
Food! Some food!
Hey.
Did I distract him well or what? Well, young man, I see you're not here for...
More checkpoints on this one.
There's a panel in the guard room. In the guard room!
The guard room?
Well, what's making you
Try
stop?
being more discreet.
I would not open the doors for your fate. The controls are in the guard room. Hey!
What's this?
Now, you follow the scaffold. You have to silence the guard. What's up with you? Move! The guards will find you and gas us all.
Alright, so it's right here. Can you make a tutorial how the game on Arch? I try, but it's always credits. Yeah, I can try. I mean, I can make one. I'll be making a video of Proton and stuff and how to get everything set up. This one is actually native on Linux, but I'll be explaining in the video like different versions and how to run like Proton games, like Windows games under Linux.
It's just that our shift is in.
Then you have no further business here. Off to the barracks with you.
Yes, Herr Oberscharführer.
See, it was a bug from the VSync. Yeah. I notice old games have a lot of bugs when you don't enable VSync. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Alright, so. So nice when Andy. What? Hey.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Oh, thank you for the follow. So how I throw the knives? Right. Is there like a wheel or something?
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker!
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I'll make one. I'll probably make it tonight. Oh, fuck. Is that N? I don't know. I'm probably gonna assassinate that guy.
Hey, what?
I thought we had it. Oh, sorry, can't quite make anything out.
You're good, but be careful. If they notice you, we'll all be gassed.
One moment. What's going on? Much better now.
Don't worry. This chance will belong to them soon enough. I only wish we could see.
What kind of joke is this? Come on, quit hiding! Fritz, is that you? Damn it, I'm not gonna open next time! It's not even funny! Yeah! Let's play some fucking hide and seek now! Like freaking kids! Fritz!
Put us all in here. Can't breathe.
Let us out! Let us out! There's a control panel up there. You can open all the cells. I can't stay.
You're out of the inner club, and the fun is just starting, William. Here, catch this. Nice watch. This little blue indicator,
Yo.
Wish I had a grenade. We'll break through even without it. Let's move here. You take the lower route, I'll take the top and W.
What's that?
One down.
Hey, what the?
At least we try to do it quietly. Suki, you
Why
asked
the
for
hell?
it.
Who goes there?
Shit. They saw me.
Whew, looks like that was all of them. Hear that? Führer himself is delivering the speech. All of them will be at the rally. Guards included. Same deal we got back at the red line. Believe me. So, what do you have here? I see. Hey, come here. Shit, приятель, are you gonna help me or what? I'll never open the gates alone.
Give me a sec. Getting ammo.
Take a look on the other side. There should be a switch just like this one. Found it? Push it.
All right.
It's moving all right. As soon as the air lock opens, you get inside. I'll follow. Okay, enough of the sightseeing. We've got to get out before the rally ends, okay?
Teabag.
I heard that the Nazis have been prowling the metro. Let's move, Piet.
My escape.
So, how are you, Chuvak? All right? Oh, you are tough, huh? No wonder they made you a ranger. Follow me, don't stop.
Fortune has smiled upon us. Our
You.
Make way.
a real treasure trove in legendary P6 bunker complex. Huge storage facilities filled with supplies. There is medicine and enough canned food to sustain the Reich for 100 years. And enough weapons for us to wipe the freaks and genetically impure from the face of the earth. But D6 has been seized and occupied by Sparta. Corrupt Hansa and the greedy Reds are also bearing their poison. What do you want? A jailbreak. Two prisoners have murdered the guards and escaped. What the hell are you doing here then? Go get them! Get these swine! Spies!
Over here!
Capture them!
Stop shooting!
Jump!
You. The jump is way better in this game. Why you mad that the jump sucks? The jump is way better in this game. The first one sucked. Well, let me pros, keyboard, movement, crouch. Actually, crouch toggle. Put this to Z. Weapons. I gotta look for ND. Secondary. E? Yeah. Alright. That looks good.
Shit! You right?
Did I lose my leg?
Artyom, hold on! There you have it, sucker! On the ground, you bitch!
Sick up, yeah. I don't know. That's the only Russian word I know.
Hold on, Artyom, hold on, just a little more.
Sick up, yeah.
Bastards, blend, they're opening the gate. Drop them. I see them. There they are. Piece of. Stop them. Stop. Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
What? Okay, looks like we lost them. Then we'd better hurry to the theater. There's nowhere else to go, huh? Chuvak, are you alright, Chuvak? That's great. The armor works wonders. Shit! A dead end. Hold on! Whew. End of the line, huh? Well, there's no helping it. Поехали, we hoof it from here. Follow me. Okay, don't remember seeing this tunnel on any map. Whew. We're still on right territory. Be careful. Whoa-pa! A pipe! Okay, give me a lift here. Right! Okay, wait here while I look around. Hey! A spy! Drop him!
Real fucking ninja. Let's take him to the guard post. And what if this fuck is not alone?
Attention, second guard post. Check your sector of the tunnel. We caught a rat in the vents here. Stay sharp. There might be more. Roger. Checking up. Over.
Don't forget.
What the? Get your ass!
That. No. No. I might do that tutorial video just right now. So I don't gotta like, so I could just edit it later and get over it. Same shit. Okay, so after we quick save again, I'm probably gonna make that video that someone requested me for. I was just recording on stream. Is that a mech kit? Please tell me it's a mech kit. Alright. Collect ammo. Is that a shotgun? No, this is swishing, right? Yeah, I don't want to switch. I like this one. So collect the ammo. So you're only allowed to have 2 weapons on this one? Okay, so Jumping is way better on this one. All right. This one feels a lot smoother in the previous game. The other game felt kind of like buggy because it was so old of a game. Alright. So now I gotta get some switches or something. Ooh.
Attention! Hold your ground. Reinforcements are on their way.
What?
Okay. So I think this is the next checkpoint. So I'm probably gonna film the video like right now. Gotta wait till this checkpoint.
Artyom! Shit! I knew you wouldn't abandon me. I knew it. You're a true comrade. I'm in your debt for life. Now get me out of here and I'll lead you home in no time.
How you get locked up again?
Fuck, they're coming for me! Gonna take me to the noose! Good luck, my friend! You're my only hope now!
Come on, get your ass out here, you fucking commie rat.
He's a communist. But he's Russian, right? Probably why. Okay, I'm gonna pause this right here, and I don't know if that guy is still on stream, but I'm gonna teach him how to install games, like how to install like native games. Arch Linux. So I'm probably gonna record this right here. Let me make sure I got my whole list so I could get organized. Okay, so let's get started with the tutorial. Let me hit my recording software, my audio recording software. All right. Okay, guys. So someone asked me to teach you guys how to run games Arch Linux. So I'm making this tutorial for this person. So it's actually pretty easy. I will post in the description. I will be posting like the commands if you want to install all this with the terminal. Well, there are some things you will have to install with the terminal. I don't know. It might be on Discover. But you know what? I'm just gonna show that stuff too. So anyways, so I'm gonna put this copy and paste commands of what you need to install, so I don't have to like, you know, show you and type it out and make the video longer. I just want to get to the point. So you will want to use this command, which I will put in the description. This is pretty much what you will have to install from, you know, the AUR. So just copy and paste this. Oh, okay. So this one right here, it says not found. So you probably want to install it in Padu, or if you have Yay install, I will put how to install Yay. But yeah. Oh, I guess we don't have that no more. I guess we don't require it no more. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you install it. But there are other ways to actually install all this. That was just like in case you want to install with a terminal. So I'm gonna use Discover for an example, since most people actually use Discover because they're on KDE. You can use the Cosmic store. The Cosmic store. It's pretty much the same. So you're gonna go into the store and you're gonna increase the size of this. You're gonna type wine. So you're gonna want to install wine. This is basically the translation layer to play Windows games under Linux. Another thing you might want to get is Wine Tricks. Oh. Or Proton Tricks. Proton Tricks is also another one. You can just install this. So you want to install Wine and Proton Tricks if you're doing it through the GUI. That's pretty much it. Now to actually play games on Linux, there's a couple different ways. So let's go back to the store. So there's Steam, but I personally recommend if you're going to play games on Steam, the best way is to not actually install the Steam from the Flatpak version from the store right here. I recommend you install the Steam, the native one. Well, it's not like it's not native, but the thing is that the Flatpak version doesn't, it runs into errors. So this is the command you pretty much will type, which I will put everything in the description to install Steam. And then, you know, you just launch Steam, etc. Okay, there's other apps you probably will want to install. You can install this through the GUI or through the terminal. Doesn't make a difference. Well, I'm not gonna get into that right now. Anyway, so there's Heroic. The Heroic launcher. So I want to go over this. So the Heroic launcher, this launcher is pretty much used to install games from Epic and GOG. Then there's the other one is fuck. What's the other store? Oh, come to mind. Come on, memory. Oh yeah, the other one is Lutris. Now this one is really important. This one basically you can actually connect all the stores that you have together by logging in, and you could just launch them, and you could do advanced configurations and change like different things. Another thing you guys should probably install if you guys want to try like different versions of Proton will actually be something called Proton Qt. Yeah, this one, Proton Op Qt. So later I'm going to teach you why this is important. But first of all, let's go into how to ROM the games. So for example, right here, I had this game I downloaded earlier. So in order to like, if you don't want to run games on Steam, if you don't want to run them in a launcher, you can just go right here, go to Proton Launcher, choose whatever, and it'll run the game pretty much. Now, let's go on to like different areas of like different ways of installing games. For example, let's go with the easiest one, Steam. If we go to Steam, if you try to launch a game, the game usually it's not going to launch out the box. So you download whatever game you want. Let's say, for example, let's say I download it. For example, this game. This game by default doesn't run on Linux natively. See, if I was gonna click play or it'll be grayed out, it wouldn't play. For example, Aim-Labs is only on Windows, so you put force, you go to properties, compatibility, put force, and you put whatever Proton you want. Now, I like to choose experimental. That's usually one of the best ones. Like, I don't know, that's usually my go-to. But yeah, you should click the game and the game just launches. Now that we got that, now there's heroic. I'm gonna just run it through the terminal. So heroic is kind of nice. Heroic, you kind of just like hit the install button and it automatically sets the wine for you. Now Lutris is a little bit more advanced. So Lutris, you can install games through Lutris. So you kind of just go right here, you put install game, and then after you install game, you kind of like locate wherever you have it installed locally, wherever the game option is in your hard drive, and you put it there. So the thing with here is like, for example, if you're running a native Linux thing, you put Linux thing. But if you're going to be running like you know, a game that's on Windows, then you want to click the wine, and then on the runner right here, you could choose different versions of Proton that you have installed. I'm gonna teach you how to install these and how to get new ones. I mean, I'm not gonna teach you how to do it manually because that's like a whole. I'm just trying to get to the point and make it as simple as possible for people. So the easiest way is like, you know how I was talking about the Proton Op thing earlier? Yeah, well, install that Proton Qt or whatever. This thing. Yeah, it'll be this one right here. So this, what it allows you to do, it lets you install different versions of Proton, so you don't gotta go into the GitHub, download the Proton, find the root folder, wherever the wine prefixes are. You don't gotta do all that. With this one, for example, if I wanna add a new one to, let's say, Steam, right? So you put app version, Proton, install the latest version, install it, boom. And it'll just install it. I already have it installed, so it's not going to install it. Usually when you do that for Steam, Steam does this weird thing where you gotta close out Steam fully and then reopen it, and then that new Proton will appear. And then you could just choose it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. Let me see. Did I forget something else? Oh. Let's go a little bit more in depth into like the games options. Right here, you could just like optimize. I personally, oh, Mango Hop. Mango has like I know some of these have it. That's like your FPS counter. You can put it on and off. They have that in that same app store I show you if you want to install it. Well, you could toggle it from here once you actually have it installed. For the runners options, most of the time I use GE Proton latest if I'm playing a game outside of Steam. Uh, pretty much I use the latest one. If you have any issues, like it's not running, just go with Wine GE, the old version, the default. That's kind of just why I choose. For game options, prefixes, architecture, I tend to leave it auto default. So sometimes you don't know if the game is 32-bit or 64-bit. This automatically shoots it for you, so you don't really gotta worry about that. I don't know. It's pretty simple. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you could go in through these settings. You could have like different environments in case you want something from the outside, or you need some weird requirement. You could put like launch options, or you're trying to add like a special NVIDIA command and stuff. But it's pretty simple, I would say. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Remember, if you want to play it outside of Steam, you just go to Proton Tricks, which it's this thing right here. That I showed earlier. That's basically what it's doing. It's just letting you launch it from there. But you do that, or you could add wherever you install the game into Looters and run it that way. Steam, I would say, is the easiest one. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me see if I could have swore I forgot something. Oh crap. What did I forget? Oh, I didn't even fucking hit record, bro. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta do this again. I didn't hit record? Are you serious? Well, maybe I could be more organized this time. Okay, hello guys. So someone on stream asked me how to run Windows games under Linux, Arch Linux, or any Linux pretty much. So I'm going to teach you how to actually go about that and how to install those. So I'm going to try to teach the most simple way to install things. So you could install them with this command, which I will leave in the description. This is to install it through the terminal. You might need some of these. I'm pretty sure they all come in the App Store, but in case something goes wrong, just make sure you copy and paste this command. We will need a couple things. So first of all, I want to say that when it comes to Steam games, you want to install the Steam from your App Store on Arch, because it tends to work better than the one that you were to run through the Flatpak, which is the App Store GUI. The Flatpak version sometimes has like weird compatibility. Anyway, so there's different launchers. There's Steam. Steam is like the easiest one. Now, other app stores we have are Heroic. This is to run GOG, Amazon games, and Epic games. And then we have Lutris, which is to run games outside of Steam or any games that you have. So things you will want to install in the App Store, which is the equivalent, it's pretty much the same thing that I did through the terminal, will be Wine. Wine, you want to install this one. This is the one you want to install. And so yeah, now there's Proton Tricks. You want to install Proton Tricks. And then if you want an FPS counter, you could install Mango Hot if you really want. The other one is so we already got Proton Tricks. We got Wine. Also Proton Op QT. You also want to install this one. I'll teach you guys why this is important and why you should have it. Anyway, to run games, we're first going to do the easiest one. The easiest one will be running games through Steam. So for Steam is actually pretty easy. So you want to go into your Steam. And you go to library, you install whatever game you want. So normally games are not really going to run if you try to run them and they're Windows games. So what you want to do is you want to go to properties, compatibility, force compatibility, and Proton. I like to choose Proton Experiment. If the game is outside of Steam, I'll teach you better protons that there is. Anyway, so once you actually go to properties and you put compatibility, force compatibility, put proton experiment, you just hit the play button and your game should just run. I'm gonna wait till this is done so you can see that it actually works. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you ROM the Steam games. Now, as for Heroic, see, the thing I love in Heroic is one of those launchers that is really plug and play. You kind of just like, you know, you log in your Amazon, your whatever you use, whether it's Amazon, GOG, or what's the other one? Epic. You just log in your accounts right here, and all the games that you have in your library should appear, and you just hit this download thing, and automatically that's the wine proton for you. So Heroic, for those game launchers that I mentioned, like the Amazon, GOG, and Epic, those are really plug and play with this app. You just download it, hit the game, and it just runs. Now, for more advanced things, like when you want to go outside of, wait, let me do it with GUI. I gotta get used to doing things to GUI teach people. Anyway, Lutris. Lutris is mostly like if you want to run games outside of Steam or outside of anything. See, Lutris is actually really nice because it lets you modify and make games really like it just makes it makes the whole process kind of like you could customize things really. So right here, this is to install for an executable, and then wherever you install your game, and then after it, you just that locally and you put whatever your game is located. But yeah, so that's for here. So basically, when you're gonna like put a game here for the first time, it's gonna teach you what type of runner you're going to use. When you're gonna run Windows games that don't run Linux natively, you want to put wine. And I will drop a video, a whole different video I made to install native Linux games, because those native Linux games are outside of Steam. It's slightly a different process. It's not just like a plug and play. I'll link that video in the description. I consider people just to buy them on Steam. Doesn't really make a difference. So yeah, but you can, after you install those Linux games, you can also, there's an easy way to install Linux games in that other video I was talking about that doesn't require the command line to do it. But yeah, so when it's a Windows game, you just press Y. And game options, when you go to runner, I recommend you use Proton GE. It's usually the best one when you're running games outside of Steam or anything like that. And then there's Wine GE 826. This one is usually, I use this one for older games. Sometimes like if it's like a really old game, it tends to run better under that. But anything else, Proton G Proton latest is usually your best bet. You could experiment with that. Right here we got like different options, things if you want to like, if the game requires anti-cheat or something that it needs to be compatible with. But yeah, this is, anyone could really use Mango Hat, but I like Mango Hat because Mango Hat lets you really like tweak things without having to like touch the command line. You can it's just a toggle in and out, you know. It's a little bit more like complicated, but it's whatever. So let's say you want to play a game and you don't want to use no launchers, you don't want to use none of that. So for example, I have a game right here in my right here. And for example, I want to run this game, but I don't want to use Lutris, I don't want to use Heroic, I don't want to use Steam. This is the game that's from Patreon, right? You can still add the launch wherever you have it installed and launch it from Lutris, or you could do it from Heroic or any of those apps. It's your preference. But let's say I want to stay outside of that. So this is the same process to install Windows programs under Linux. Most of the things that do work, it's just pretty much it's pretty much Windows apps. So you want to left click right here, and bottles is another option. I personally don't like bottles. I just, when I go right here, open with Proton Tricks Launcher, or you could actually search it up if it doesn't appear here. But you kind of just like go that. I guess bottles you create a prefix. Anyway, it doesn't matter what prefix I use. I just go and the game should launch. Pretty much. Now that I saw bottles, I'm gonna show you what bottles does. So bottles, you can install it in the same place that I taught you earlier. So bottles, what it does, bottles lets you create like your own prefix. Like let's say you want to create a prefix outside. I personally don't really use it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just put the name of the prefix that you want to put, gaming, etc. Create, blah blah blah. I kind of stick to just using Steam or whatever. Okay, so let's talk about Proton Op. So Proton Op. So Proton Op is pretty much, this is the same app that I showed you earlier to install. It lets you install different protons without having to go into a GitHub, download the file, then locate wherever that app folder is to put all the different prefixes so you could choose them. So with this one, with this app, you choose whatever game launcher you have. For example, you could add it to Steam. Steam has a little bit thing where that after you install it, you gotta close Steam fully, then open it again, and it will appear in the compatibility layers within the options of Steam. But let's install something in, I don't know, let's install it in Heroic. Oop. So let's go to Heroic. Let's say I want a new version. I want this, right? So kind of just install it. And then you go into the launch options. Like for example, if we're going on here, I already show you how to do it Lutris. It's pretty much the same concept. It's pretty self-explanatory in Heroic. But it's the same concept of what I showed you on the Lutris thing, except here is Heroic. Where is it? Yeah, here's the Y, and then you just choose whatever Y version you want. And then you just launch the game. That's pretty much it. Oh, fuck. I'm probably gonna have to put this for a different area. Anyway, I'll record that separate. Anyway, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for... Why is it not recording? Oh my god! For some reason my videos aren't... Wait, did I record? Fuck me. Okay, this is the last thing I will do. I'm not gonna record this another time. Oh guys, so someone asked me on stream how to play Windows games under Linux, and I'm making a tutorial video. So for you guys that don't know, Wine and Proton is basically a translation layer. Some people think it's an emulator, but it's not an emulator. It's right. So basically, Vulkan, it's basically what Linux games on. And what they do, they take DirectX 11 and DirectX 12, and they translate it into Vulkan. So it translates in order for your computer to be able, for the Linux computer to be able to actually read the game and run it under Linux. So for that, I will be talking about different launchers, how to run this Windows games under Linux, etc. I'm gonna go through that. There will be some things you probably do want to install. Oh, sorry. So the things you will want to install are probably these. If you want to do it through the terminal, I'll leave the commands in the description. You guys want to follow with that. But if you're gonna do it through the App Store, you're gonna want to install Wine. You will need Wine, which is, this is the wine you want. Proton Twix. Need to download this one. Proton Op. I will explain how to install all these. As for launchers, the Steam for Steam, you probably want to have the... You want to type this command to install Steam. The native version tends to work better on the Flatpak. But for the other launchers, you could just install Heroic. This is for Amazon, Epic, and GOG. Then the other launcher you're going to want to install is actually Lutris. I like Lutris because Lutris is like really, you could customize it really nice. And like, it's like a hardcore customization to run games outside of Steam or GOG or any of those apps. You could just run games and you could tweak them more and you don't need to use the terminal. It's really nice. Anyway, so let's first talk about Steam. So in order to run games on Steam, it's pretty easy. So you go to properties, and this usually is not toggle. So you kind of click this, you put Proton Experiment or whatever Proton version you want, and then you hit play and the game should run. It's pretty easy. Now, Heroic. Let's talk about Heroic. So Heroic is pretty easy. You log in your Amazon, your stores, the stores that you have like Epic Store, Prime, and you go to library, you put install and it automatically says a proton. It says a type of proton, but if you want to change it, you could do it right here. It's the same concept for Lutris. I'm gonna just open it for the terminal. Searching it up is starting to annoy me. Anyway, so Lutris is really nice. You could install your games from here by clicking right here and put install Windows executable, and then you could after that you could put wherever you have the game install. So Lutris is probably one of my favorite ones. Oh, also I will teach. I do have a different video on how to install native Linux games, and you're downloading them from a file and not from Steam. I recommend installing things to Steam. It just makes the whole process easier. But I do want to. I will leave a video in the description with a tutorial to that. That I made a whole different video for that. Anyway, so let's say you install a game. So when you install a game, there's gonna be the same window is gonna pop up, and it's gonna tell you, hey, what type of game you have. And as you can see right here, we got Flatpak, we got different emulators. We got Linux native. Steam runs Steam. I don't know what this is here or what they added here. Anyway, to run those Windows games without Steam, you just press Y. And right here, there's like different versions of it. I recommend using GE Proton unless it's like really old game. Then use YGE. This one right here. But yeah, you just hit that. Hit save and the game pretty much just runs. If you're more in depth, like you like going hardcore, you could add different freaking commands and things for the launch option. Right here we got like anti-cheat and stuff in case you need these toggles. I like this app because you don't have to like launch things through commands. You kind of just like toggle whatever you want and the game just pretty much works. So let's talk about Proton QT, Proton Up. This is the other app I said to install later. So this basically what it does is like you could install like protons without having to go into the GitHub, then downloading the zip, getting that file, then finding the folder where that app is, and then putting the proton there and blah blah blah. See, this just makes the whole process a lot simpler. You just put app version, put proton or whatever you want, put the version you want, install it, boom, you're done. So I like to install Proton versions with this because it makes the whole process so much faster. Anyway, let's see. Did I forget anything else? Oh yeah. So let's say that you want to run games and you don't want to use launchers, you don't want to use nothing, but you still want to run your Windows games. So remember when I said to install Proton Tricks in the store? So in order to do that without no launcher or nothing, what you do basically is you right click on here, you put open with Proton Tricks launcher, and then choose whatever, or you can make a new one. I'll teach you how to make a new. Anyway, it just works. It just pretty much works out the box. Now, if you do want to make your own prefix specifically for that game, here's what you could do. So well, every time you open a game on Steam, it kind of like auto saves it. You could also put a game that you don't have on Steam through Steam and force the compatibility layer to the launch, to how I taught you before, and run those games in Steam, even though if they're outside of Steam. What was my point? I talk so much. Oh yeah, we were talking about bottles. So bottles is something if you want to make your own Proton prefixes through like outside of any of those launchers. If you want to, you kind of just like install this. For example, what game was I playing? So let's say I want to create a new one. This is to create. What was the game I was playing? Redux, for example. I'm gonna name it Redux. Right here is pretty self-explanatory. Automation if you're running a software or gaming, and you just create it. and it kind of just creates it for you. I'm gonna teach you how to use it. So let's create it. So for example, if I want to use that prefix for that game from earlier, I put the proton shrinks launcher and then open it with bottles and then put Redux, and you can choose your own one that you created personally. But anyway, that's for the video. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you guys have any questions or need any further assistance, don't forget to drop me the question in the comment. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time. All right. Did it record now? Yeah, record. Okay. So now it properly recorded. I could probably edit that later. So was that video? I recorded that shit like 4 times. Anyways, I got any comments? So yeah, we can go back to gaming now. Wait, whoa. Oh fuck, what's the command to launch it and monitor one? So wait, my monitor is 0, right? Doesn't tell me, but I'm gonna assume it's actually 0. Oh, I got a comment. Last light already? Yeah. I have a problem with this. What, like it launches on a second monitor? Maybe I'm gonna look up what's the command to change the monitor where the game is launched and what monitor is launched, because it tries to launch it on my second monitor. So I'm gonna put this command right here. So it launches my game in the monitor that I want. See, please launch on the right monitor. God damn it, Kyle! I don't know why this game does this. It launches. Windows 11 sucks. Yeah. You know, I like where Windows 10 was going. Windows 10 had this problem, but it wasn't. Compared to Windows 11, it wasn't even that bad. I've never had a game done this to me. I don't know why this game makes me drag it. This is the only game that does this to me. They took out an option where I could just change the monitor. Well, let me change this monitor. This is the only game that does this to me. It opens it in the wrong manner. Might be a KDE issue right now. Anyway, it does that to me. Anyway, so we're right here. Wait, can I continue? Yeah, continue. Oh yeah, we're busting that guy out of the cell.
Artyom! Shit! I knew you wouldn't abandon me. I knew it.
Oh.
You're a true comrade. I'm in your debt for life. Now get me out of here and I'll lead you home in no time. Fuck! Fuck, they're coming for me!
Yeah, it's crazy how much the graphics improved from this game to the previous one. But it was like a 4-year apart, I think. Oh wait, it's because this is the enhanced version. I'm an idiot, that's why. I'm an idiot sandwich. Okay, so what are you doing? That guy called me a cammy bastard. He's saying that because I'm Russian. I don't think Russians choose whether they want to be commies or not. Kind of like how the government works. I don't think they have a say. Well, there's no government right now, I think. I'm gonna use the silencer. For Mother Russia! I was kidding. Fuck, I'm out of it already. Got no med kits. We should have stealth. I asked because I want to move to another OS, and Linux seems to be really good for developing, which is excellence for me because I develop shit code, left my ass off. But I want to know how good it's for gaming. Oh, it's really good for gaming. It's almost like, so here's the thing. So this is where it's a one of like if sort of like it is really good for gaming, but it depends who you ask. So if you're on a NVIDIA card, if you're on like, let's say, what's the word you guys use? I'm gonna just use whatever Spanish words are using it. If you're on a younger card, like let's say or 4000 series and below, then games there's a slight performance behind when it comes to those series. But if you have a car 5000 and up, the performance is better on Linux. But 4000 and below, there's a slight performance boost, but it's usually on games that are DirectX X 12, but that's getting better because Nvidia is actually supporting it better in their drivers. So that's getting better, but it's not that behind with Windows. Like, it's actually pretty close to there. Now, games that are DirectX 11 and below, they perform way better on the Linux. Now, if you're on an AMD card, yeah, performance, you get from a 20 to a 40 performance boost if you're on an AMD card on Linux. Linux tends to perform better. I mean, AMD tends to perform better on Linux. Now, as for rendering videos on Linux, at least with DaVinci Resolve, at least on an NVIDIA card, video rendering, it tends to work way better and way faster. There's alternatives for every software pretty much. For video editing, the best substitution, I would say it's DaVinci Resolve. I used Adobe Premiere like once or twice. I never liked it. I was always a Sony Vegas person when I was under Windows. So the transition for that was pretty easy. Photoshop, there was a learning curve because I had to use GIMP. I learned GIMP and I used GIMP and Krita. So now I'm like, yeah, I could kind of do everything I used to do in Photoshop. But I don't know if someone is like a professional in Photoshop. I don't even know it. I can't say about that though. But yeah, it's good for development. I heard that it's good for development, but for graphic designing, sometimes if your job requires like a certain software that's not on Linux, then you might run into problems with that. But if you're for coding, yeah, it's really good. But for the most part, Linux, when it comes to gaming, is like neck to neck with Windows. And a lot of times, actually lately, they've been like new things they've been adding to Linux that actually, a lot of the games are actually performing better now. DirectX 12 is getting better over time. And games work on day one. Like, remember when Expedition 33 came out? My friend was on Windows. He was getting like 70 to 80 FPS. When Expedition 33 came out, I was getting 120. And that's like a heavy game. Like, I don't think Expedition 33 is... I mean, I wouldn't say it's not well optimized, but it's not the best optimized, I guess you could say. But it was still performing way better on here. And we had like the same specs. Yeah, I've seen a lot of games run better on Linux distro than on Windows. Windows 11, which does not surprise me. Haha. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, I've noticed the most interesting about Linux is how the memory is handled on Linux. I think that's part of the reason that Linux tends to perform better. Also because Windows is pretty bloated. You could debloat Windows, but every time I've debloated Windows, there's certain things that stop working. Like, I remember I used to get rid of the store, and then I couldn't give my updates to my machine if I got rid of the store. But the store had a bunch of shit. I fucking hate it. I don't even like using the Microsoft Store. Kind of just one day I decided, you know what? I don't want to be Windows slave. I just nuke all my drives and force myself to learn Arch. I thought it was gonna be hard, but then I was like, it's not that hard. Like, yeah, there's a learning curve, but it's like everything, you know? You just get used to it. That was gonna be harder. To really, like, learn pretty deeply and start to get to the advanced stuff, I think it took me, like, 3 months. But the 3 months is mostly me transitioning my workflow into Linux. Anyway, so where are we going? I saw some guy talking shit. He was like, oh, how come when you guys do Linux benchmarks, you guys always use a PC that's when you freshly install the OS. I'm like, that's usually how we do benchmarks. We install Windows freshly on a computer, on the same computer on a different hard drive, and then we install Linux on a different hard drive. Because it seems fair to compare them when the OS is fresh and freshly installed. That's usually when it tends to perform better. I mean, what Linux, you can pretty much get to that if you maintain it. I think maintenance is, that's like in every computer thing. On Windows, it doesn't matter how much you maintain that shit. It will always run like crap to me. When I was on Windows, in order to get my PC performing well, I had to like reinstall Windows every year. It was so freaking annoying. How do I pull the compass? I think it's M, right? Okay, dark one. Escape and find a way to save. Alright. Got it. Sheesh. What's that? Right now, there's a bug where you cannot copy and paste files from the higher than 550 gigabytes storage because Windows OS will basically corrupt all your files. What? Or even ignore that your SSD exists. That's so fucking weird. You would think that. You want to know something interesting about Windows? You know, Linux was actually the first operating system to have a UI. Windows bought the idea of the person who made it. Shocker, it was a Linux user. Shit. Ooh. I'm out. Bye-bye, night-night. Stealth.
What was that? What kind of noise?
Who's there? Attention! We got company! Reloading!
It's a very nosy topic right now. So good that I found that because it often transfers heavy data files. Linux never even had that issue. I don't think I've ever had that bug. Yeah, Windows 12 from the leaks that there's been, it looks like Windows 12 was gonna have like full surveillance. If people in Windows 11 thought that Windows 11 was bad, they got something else. Like Windows 12, according to the leaks, it's gonna get a lot worse. There's gonna be no up out of AI, really. Nah, bro, I ain't getting the good ending. Shit. How user-friendly are the updates on Linux to install? I mean, it's literally just like 1 or 2 command lines, but there are app stores who are implementing like updates through the GUI. Like there's this app store called the Cosmic Store that it actually lets you install even your system updates through the GUI through an app store. If you have Discover, you'll only be able to update like able to update your flat packs and things from that app store, but it's usually like 2 or 3 commands to update. They're pretty easy commands to remember too. Yeah, I suck at shooting games.
Casualties are mounting! Casualty! Fire! Fire!
Woo! A lot of ammo. Fuck. I suck at shooting games, bro. Has to be like a way to sneak past them.
I've seen enough executions. So I showed my son this year. He keeps misbehaving at school. So I'll show him what awaits poor students.
What if they spare this way? Send him to dig tunnels.
He will lose. The news is already correct.
What good is watching a guy hang anyway, huh? Jiggling with piece flowing down his legs. They're worth having to see.
It's good for morale. I should go. Fuck that. Let's play cards. A bullet a hand. It's the damn drafts. Catching a cold definitely seems a possibility now.
Going so slow.
I heard they were going to give a quid for every commie killed. That would be good. Hey! I'm not sure. Somebody definitely moved. Imagination of the sleep deprivation does play its tricks. He's dead! like there's... Who's that? Commies are here! Over here! Alarm! The rats are coming! They're coming from here! Alarm!
Hiding somewhere!
Damn! Reload! Death to commies!
Shit.
Man down!
Alarm! They're here!
Well, this game is harsh shit. Dude, I suck at this game. I suck. So bad at shooting games. I like them, but I suck at these type of games. Motherfucker. Fuck is charger? Damn it. I lost my charger.
Stay cool, comrades.
Any way to sneak me past them?
So, let's go look for the gummy.
So, what's with the ladder climbing?
surrender!
Давай, проклятье заклеменный мир рабочих рабов. Кричит наш разум.
All wrecking systems free from their duties are reversed for death.
Oh, this makes sense.
Fuck you, freaks! Oh, death to the Nazis! Our day will come. Amen. Let's move! It's gonna be another Stalingrad around here.
I dragged Pavel out of the noose.
That's the way to do it, bro! Just like the three musketeers, if there were two of them. You ever read the book? Really confusing, but I fucking love it. Always wanted to read it. You can be D'Artagnan, huh? Alright, we're short on time. We go to theater from here, then you off to police. I head back home to the red light, okay? I don't like how they gave up the chase and locked the gate behind us. Not a good sign. Shit!
Are there an illusion?
Andre, fifth here. Cut the lights in that house. They are dead now. Got that?
Dead meat? Ё-моё! The hell? Oh, we'll just have to see about that. To hell with it! There is no retreat, Spartan. Moscow's right behind us. Forward! Stop! Блять. That's why the Nazis cut the lights. These things hate it. Okay, Spartan, a short lesson. Bullets won't cut it here. But since they are afraid of light, let's take the light to them. Okay? Cave-in? Looks like they blew the tunnel up. Or maybe something on the other side that couldn't stop with bullets. Wait. I feel a draft. There's got to be a way through somewhere. Artyom, help me with this.
Okay.
Так. These little ones couldn't make all of this. There must be bigger beasts around. Chuvak, be careful not to wake them up. Shit! They're close! Wait, Artyom, don't rush! Careful here. Looks clear to me. Let's go. Turn the flashlight on and don't even think of switching it off. A shaft. That's high. Definitely no climbing up this one. Okay. Let's hope the elevator works all right. Yes! Generator online. Clear. Monsieur? Let's take this baby for a ride, huh? So, are we going? What the? Why did it stop? Breakers out or what? Shit. Come on!
It is one of those spiders, because I hear something screaming.
You, we're right in their fucking nest. Shit.
Yep. There's those spiders. Oh shit, there's a bunch of them.
Eat this, bitch! See its belly? That's the only vulnerable spot. Their top armor's just too tough. Okay, Artyom, if we run into one of these things, put your light on it till it flips belly up, you understand? The bastards hate the light more than anything. Come on, follow me. Fucking bitch! Light! Left! There you have it, bitch! Whew. Thanks, Chuvak. One for all, huh? Here! The bridge. I heard about it. Theater shouldn't be far now. Oh, that's high. Let's move!
Is the jumping gonna suck here too?
Ah, them again. Hold them off, Artyom. I'll try to get us over. Great. This will do.
Shit.
Come help me pull this out. As soon as it flips, give it. Don't take the light off it. Don't forget the flash. To the ground. No, don't waste the ammo. Burn it with light. Artyom, come help me pull this out.
Alright. Oh, so don't waste the ammo. Oh, that's actually smart.
Do like I do. Into the car. Shoot it when it's open. Не stop it! Kill it with that! Here, I'll give you a lift. Shit! They're inside! Artyom, ahead! Faster, faster, faster! Move it! Here! Ready? Let's go! You alright, Artyom? Come on! Let's go! Right, there! Let's go! How do you like this, huh? How do you like this, bitches? What? We're safe here. Wait a minute, Artyom, it's bad without the light. Let me make a torch or something. All right, light up. All right, let's go.
Bye. The fuck?
Shit! Artyom, keep close to me.
Alright.
You like it? Huh? You like it, bitch? Get lost! Shit, looks like there's an electric lock. Okay, the wires go... over there. Hey, look, D'Artagnan. You've got the light. If you follow the wires, there should be a fuse box somewhere. Used to power the gate, but the battery is surely dead now. When you find it, attach your charger to it. Then we'll try to open the door, okay?
There it is.
That was cool. Genius. Good thinking. Ready?
The fuck you mean good thinking? You told me to do it.
Follow me.
We're almost at the theater now. The metro entrance should be pretty close.
Chuvak, we're here. Pull yourself together. We don't have long before nightfall, okay? Okay, with the tunnel collapsed, the only way to reach the escalator down to theater station is cross the surface. And trust me, we don't want to be caught out here in the fucking dark. Opa, we're in luck, Artyomich! This place seems lived in. Rangers probably, I don't know. And when there are rangers... Shit! Short on filters. We'll have to make do. Now come on, take what you need. We're all brothers in the metro. Hey, приятель, I could use a good watch like yours. Knowing how much air you got left is a must, huh? You know, I've heard of things roaming around that even bullets can stop. You have been through some bad shit, I know, but not like what's coming. Artyom, remember, if you want to live, don't drop your guard for an instant, okay? I heard about this place. That plane was headed into Moscow when the whole city caught fire. The building where it crashed, that's the entrance to the theater. The ice is thawing up here. It's almost like spring, huh, Artyomich? Maybe we'll live to see the summer. Wait. There's got to be an underground path somewhere around here. The Rangers would never cross the square out in the open. Okay, we could walk down the wing here. Okay, so much for the sun. Those clouds moved in fast.
Alright, I'm gonna end the stream here. I gotta go edit that video from earlier before someone asked me. I'm probably gonna be here tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna start at 9 p.m. Eastern. Anyway, till next time, I'll catch you guys around. Oh, except for Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's when I stream longer, since I don't really work those. Anyway, later. Till next time.